with our fourth and final live video for today, and I'm joined here by Johan Jansen, the General Manager from Hisense South Africa. So, yes.
Actually, not Hisense South Africa.
Okay.
So how it works is I represent Atlas Appliances, and we are a distributor for Hisense South Africa. So sorry to correct you there.
No, it's okay. Thank you for the correction, however. But just to the audience, Johan, obviously you just spoke on the radio with Lekker FM. They've been here all day, and obviously it's been a very eventful day, to say the
It's
least.
quite a nice vibe here today, I must say. I've been to one of these events before, but today has been quite nice. And with the weather and stuff, we expected the weather to be a bit bad.
Yes, of course.
It's sunshine and rugby and Chevrolet here with us today. So come join us at MHC.
Yes, please do. Apart from the fact that Lekker FM also have, okay, obviously we can't show that to you right now because we have a ring light, but we are using a ring light, but we have various brands here on our premises as well, with stands, with gazebos, and obviously hosting some of their premium items. Hisense being one of those brands also here, so please do yourself a favor and pop in. But now, to get back to the important part of this discussion, Johan,
Here you go.
you just had an interview with Lekker FM, and you told us a bit about Hisense. Gave the audience some insight into who they are as a brand. But for me personally, I mean, I'm very familiar with Hisense. I know the items very well. I mean, I work here, so I've seen your stand. Very beautiful section that you have in our store. But for the general public, Hisense is a relatively new brand, or a newcomer to the South African market. So can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, very much so. Hisense as a company has been going since 1969. They started as a radio manufacturer, doing FM radios. In 10 short years, they grew into a TV manufacturer. They started doing TVs, and the rest is history. They're now one of the biggest consumer electronic companies in the world. They have sites almost in every corner of the world. They've got a site in South Africa, which is fantastic. It's good for South African business. The site's in Atlantis. That's been here already for the last 10 years. So they've been in South Africa for quite some time already. And we have a refrigeration line that all the refrigeration gets done there. And there's a television line that the televisions get assembled and sorted out as well. Very, very impressive to see. I had an opportunity to visit them last year. Awesome.
No, truly incredible. Just to touch base on what Johan just said, ladies and gentlemen, you have to witness this for yourself. Now, apart from the fact that Hisense does have a stand here today on our floor, if you're watching this from home and you can, unfortunately, you won't be able to join us today, there is a link in the description of this video. So if you'd like to see the full range of Hisense items that we have at our store, please do yourself a favor and click on that link. But now, Johan, you and I can stand here all day and talk about Hisense. I mean, essentially, it's important to, share your perspective on what Hisense is all about and how long you've been with Hisense. How's the experience for you personally been?
My experience for Hisense, I've only been with Hisense for 2 years, and it's been such an experience. I was mentioning earlier, I come from the agricultural business, so I was totally removed from the appliance business completely. And it's amazing to see the technology, the innovation that Hisense does bring into our homes and into our kitchens and into everything that we do. They all over us, all around us, all the time. The technology that Hisense has, the innovation they have, blew me away. I mean, I came from a high technology sector, and they're on point. It's amazing, the stuff that they bring into us. We don't see it; it's all under the skin, but it makes differences in our lives.
It certainly does. When you're speaking of technology and how our world is so driven by technology these days, I mean, obviously you guys incorporating so much of that innovation in your appliances, it makes life just so much more easier.
Much easier.
But okay, so we've spoken about technology now, and like I said, we are in a world that is driven by technology. So what can our audience expect from Hisense in the near future?
Well, Hisense being an innovative company and going, we have to be on the go the whole time. Something new that we're doing right now is premium Hisense. And premium Hisense basically is what it says. It's a range of premium refrigeration products that Hisense has launched lately, recently as I think last year, December. They did it. And what it does is it's a range of premium products, premium refrigeration products that are right up there with the rest of the market. Man, the stuff, it's stylish, it looks great, it works well. There's some technologies like metal cooling that they do, there's zone cooling that they do. We have a television, we have a refrigerator that's got a built-in television that connects to the internet, does menus for you, does shopping lists for you. It's amazing. it's something to view. Go Google it.
Yes, just once again click on that link, and I'm sure you'll find the premium items over there. Johan, okay, but keeping up with the future and where the world is heading, we need to also keep relevance in terms of us being in South Africa. So with the cost of electricity and load shedding, and also keeping the environment in mind, as I mentioned, speaking about the future, how is Hisense looking to work with consumers to improve their lives?
We develop the facilities that we have as zero waste. We don't zero waste facilities. They are efficient, well laid out, and the way the machines get made. So there's no waste. It's a decent process. Something that we look at as well is technologies like inverter drives that are becoming part of our business as well.
Incredible.
What it does is helps being more I want to say fuel efficient, more electrical efficient, it's just the way that they are built, the way they're put together, and the driving the inverter drive technology is definitely something that drives our business right now.
Fantastic.
In the new units.
Okay, now a very big question: is Hisense proudly South African? Yes or no?
There's the big question.
Yeah, there's the big question.
If it's a yes or no answer, it's no. But I think Hisense is a proudly Chinese company.
Okay.
And they've been in the country such a long time. I can say that they are pretty much South African as much as it is. All the employees that they have in the Atlantis factory, all the employees they have in the regional offices are all South African employees. So it's a South African company in the greater scheme of things. It's a phenomenal company that we have the privilege to work with. They organize, they're dynamic, they work, the way they work, the way they look after their products, the way they care for their staff members. Yes, it's a Chinese company, but I would say that they are proudly South African if that would be a criteria.
Yes, no, of course, and I understand why you would say that, because I mean, just moving away from the actual products themselves, your after sales is phenomenal from what I've heard.
Fantastic.
So I think it just provides that extra clarity and peace of mind to the audience that even though it's a Chinese company, you still get the standard that you would expect from any other appliance brand within our country.
And like we stated before, it's local business, it's local machines, it's local technology, and we are responsible for it. So yes, it's the way to go. Hisense all the way. All
the way, yes. Actually got ourselves a Hisense TV this past weekend, so just saying
well
that.
Done, well
done. Okay, so what can the customers look forward to when visiting MHC World looking for the Hisense range?
Well, we are very fortunate that MHC is one of the businesses that have invested in a massive Hisense stand. So we have got a stand inside the store that has all the latest and greatest appliances already on display. You can go there, have a look-see. We've got staff members that are highly trained, that understand the product, that can help you get the best deal at the end of the day, that can get the machine that fits your requirements and your application. So MHC has really gone out of their way to make a home for Hisense, and we appreciate that very much.
Just to also comment on top of what Johan just said, ladies and gentlemen, now I mentioned early on today that we're also celebrating our Easter sale, which is one of the biggest sales of the year. Now, if you're listening to all of this and you're really eager to get yourself that Hisense appliance, I can assure you can go and look on the website, or you can just come to our store. You'll see the amazing offers or the amazing discounts we provide on these various appliances. Definitely something worth looking towards. But now, Johan, my most, or I would say the most exciting part of this video, okay?
Yeah.
Because you guys are also giving away a prize, and that is a...
Oh yeah, we're giving away one of the new Hisense air fryers. It's a
okay.
new division that, by the way, it's a new division that Hisense is starting up. So Hisense is looking at a whole bunch of smalls that are coming our way. We call them smalls. So there'll be some Hisense toasters, irons, Hisense kettles, and all that kind of equipment will be coming to the shelves pretty soon. So we are very excited about that. We're leading the march with the air fryers. So.
And am I correct in saying that the Hisense air fryer that you guys are giving away is worth 2,000 Rand?
That's right. That's correct. Yes.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, of course, we are about to ask you the question. If you know the answer to this question, just send your answer to 0637450745. And then, Johan, I'm going to have you do the honors of asking the competition question.
All right. The competition question is as follows. What was Hisense? In what year was Hisense established
as a company?
So that's the first one, not the second one. And that was the answer for that is 1969.
So, all right, just send your answer to 0637450745, ladies and gentlemen, and you could potentially win that Hisense air fryer. I know I definitely wouldn't mind to have myself one.
phone in, and hopefully you're the one that walks away with it.
Yes, indeed. All right, Johan, thank you so much. It's really been a pleasure having you here today with us.
Thank you.
And we look
Thank
forward
you.
to having you
Thanks,
here again.
Edgar. Appreciate it.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude this video, like I mentioned, this is the final live video for today, but that does not mean that all of this, everything that's happening here, is also about to conclude. Like I said, we have various stands from various of these brands, and there are still a few interviews that will be held telephonically, so please stay tuned in and actually tune in to 98.3 FM, listen to Lekker FM and hear what other amazing prizes you could stand a chance to win. Okay, so that's all from me today, Johan, and Hisense, of course, Lekker FM and the rest of MHC bid you all farewell and take care, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.